let's test that. And it worked. Okay, so I restarted. My controller is working. So we're about to maneuver with our science station around the moon. We're going to come within 200 meters of it. This could be a disaster. Okay. So all I need to do is look at the distance. Okay, distance is going to tell me how far away I am. Let's keep this pointed retrograde. Valentina will do the honors of keeping it pointed that direction, and I'll reserve the right to take over if things are going wrong. So let's see. Shows 27 minutes to impact. Okay, pretty close to the parapsis, which sounds about right. And hopefully we'll do this in the daytime. Got plenty, 2 days until the Luna 3 gets here. So hopefully everything will be situated by the time they do. There they are. So I'm going to park it as close as I can. I'm not going to try to dock with it straight away because I don't have it set up to do that. There's some things I have to do, so I'm going to get these two as close together as I dare. I'm probably going too fast here. I need to be a little more careful than I'm being. I'm being kind of reckless here. Oh dear. You're so... There. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna dock this thing. So let's decouple. Let's get my RSS going. I want to set that as my target. Let's get my trusty old alignment indicator up. Okay, I need to set this to docking mode. And my RCS ports are off. Right? And we want to take care of this rather expediently. Control from there, because that's my docking port. Let's get a good alignment going. Let's not destroy my solar panel, please. Good alignment, and I don't think it really matters that much. What is this? We have performing around the moon. Yes, we have. Right. Are these things drifting close to each other? Not too fast. There we go. We are docked. Now, let me switch back over here. Oh, what's this called now? anticipate that. So how am I going to get it over there? That is a quandary. Oh. I know how I can do that. Maybe. Okay, I did anticipate that. I thought I could put that thing in my inventory and just fly over there, and I guess you don't know what I'm doing, do you? So let's get rid of these. We don't want those just floating around. And I don't have any storage for material kits, and I know that. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's explain what I'm gonna do first before, so you can get an appreciation of. I'm probably gonna break something. Okay, so I'm gonna attach this with this, and I'm going to use these construction ports to do it. But I have to put a construction port there to dock up with that, and then weld them together. But my construction port is stuck in here, and I can't move it. I didn't bring one of the big backpack thingies that you can transport stuff with. But let's see if I can get one of the smaller docking ports. I did bring a couple extra small, tiny Clampetron docking ports that I can move around. And what I'm going to do... Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that small docking port right here. So I'll put that active. Since I've done this, I want to hit H, attach bottom. Can use that for surface attach. Okay. So let's move this. I'm just gonna move that to there. And we can attach this to a node there. And now we got this tiny docking port right there. Now we'll just get back in here. And just FYI, board. Usually this thing has this little piece there that kind of comes out to meet the docking port, and it's not. If you unloaded the vehicle and reloaded it, like if you went to a different vehicle and came back, it would pop up there. Then we're gonna go to this. We're gonna pop Valentina out of here. Gonna grab all the science. taking care of some business while I can. We're gonna store the data in there. And she's gonna get into my lander. And she is weirdly oriented. So we're in the lander. Gonna double check, see how much. Got full monopropellant. Let's get all the fuel out of there. Oh dear. Just because it's gonna be more efficient if I do it this way. And that thing is starting to move. That's okay. It's just as long as they don't collide. Which one is it? How come they're not? Yes, we want to enable crossfeed. And so all those should be empty now. I really need to get on with this. Some refresher training on docking right here. Lots of practice. Did I collide with it? Oh no. What is this? Is this a... That's a construction port. Son of a... Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Take that. So I just welded the construction port right to the end of this thing, so I didn't even need to do that, what I just did there. So it's sitting right there, and it's just temporary, so we can move it, and it's getting further away, isn't it? So I'm going to dock this right over here. So that's targets. Oh, wrong way. And let's orient. Oh, I hope that doesn't mess with our docking. Rotate, how do I rotate? There we go. Let's do it like this. let's try to kill our drift here. We don't want Bill to get too far away. Bill needs to get back out. We'll fix what I did later. For now, he just needs to... Well, I need to figure out where it is. There it is. Get that construction port off there. I think it's on this side. There we go. Put it where it needs to go. Okay, I'm going to hit G for grab, right click it, H for attach, and boom, construction port is there. Jump over to the other ship, and we've got a dock these two bad boys. Oh, what am I doing? I guess I didn't really need to come back here. We'll fix it later, just fix it later. Let's get these guys docked first. So now let's set that as our target. Get lined up. What have we done again? Our first station round. Okay, that's all good stuff. Let's get the RCS going. Let's monitor how much RCS fuel we have. Let's get rid of the science window. Get rid of all that. Too much clutter on the screen. There we go. Motor propellant, 120. Which way do we want these oriented? Because it really doesn't matter that much. Just have these two ports. only thing I kind of need to worry about is in previous versions I had problems docking with these things when I attached them, right after I detached them, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, those are alright. Alright, let's dock this baby. See if it works. Pulled in. Okay, we're docked. I can't remember what button I'm supposed to push. I'm gonna save this right here. Is it multi-weld? Or is it compressed parts? I think it's compressed parts. Okay. Here we go. Compressed parts. Compressed parts it is. Port. Okay, multi-weld. Port is the root. So what I've run into is a problem with the construction mod where you can't combine, you can't weld together a craft if one of the construction ports is that craft's root part. Now in Kerbal Space Program, every craft has to have a root part. And when you dock two crafts together, those crafts are combined into one craft, and one root part has to be chosen. And there's a hierarchy that Kerbal Space Program uses to decide which craft's root part becomes the new root part. So how I solve this problem is first I have to undock the lander. So I make one craft into two crafts. I rename the lander as a station, and I rename the station, the science station, as a ship. What this will do is this will give the lander priority, because Kerbal Space Program, when combining crafts, gives priority to a station over a ship. So when I recombine them, it's going to use the root part of the lander as the new root part of the combined total. So that means that that construction port will no longer be the root part, and I can continue and weld those two pieces together. So, a station takes precedence over a ship. So instead of my lander being part of the station, because this is called a station and this is called a ship, this station became part of the lander, and that should have changed the root part, which was probably one of these, to this over here, to whatever this ship was here. So let's test that. And it worked. Excellent. These are now welded together as if they were made that way in the factory. And I can fix this later, but let's control from here, rename vessel station Luna 1. Call it the Luna Science Station. And it will show up as a station. And there we go. Fix. All fixed. So we're back to Luna 3, the final piece of our science station we're building around the moon. And I just keep thinking about Luna 2 and how much I liked how that all worked out. So I was kind of stuck in this paradigm of using Mechjeb, which was a 5 maneuver process to every time I would send something from the Earth to the moon. So once you rendezvous with the moon, you have to circularize. That's 1. Match planes, that's 2. Do your home and transfer burn, that's 3. 4, you have to do a correction just to more accurately rendezvous with the target station. And then 5, you match speed to target. This, with Principia, I'm essentially doing this in 3 burns. And the really beautiful thing about it is it's really the most time-sensitive rendezvous, because I would just choose an orbit at random. I usually went with 200,000 kilometer, which is 100,000 kilometers above the other one. So it could be, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 revolutions before you would get to the point of where you could even do that transfer burn. But this, it's impossible to, well, I guess you could get the way I'm doing it now, you're going to get it in at least within 2 orbits of the station, because you're not going to get it in the first one, you're going to get it in the second one. So I'm going to start doing that, because Mechjeb really isn't reliable like the way I was doing it before. You can use it, but it's not going to give you accurate results because it's based on stock Kerbal physics, which is, again, is close but not precise. So first thing I have to do is I have to lower my periapsis. So here I'm going to that higher orbit. The station is orbiting at 100,000 meters. I'm coming in at 200,000 meters and it was going to circularize. But this works a lot better if I come in as close to that target orbit as I can get. Let's see, 109. And then I just work this burn that's normally just to circularize my orbit to time it exactly so I meet the station with a rendezvous at the periapsis. And it's easy to do using Principia. I'm sure you could do that with stock, but how would you... It would just involve a lot of guesswork with no guarantee that you'd even ever come to I don't know. I've never tried it, so I guess I shouldn't say that it's really that hard. All right, I'm probably saying things that people out there have already like smacking their head saying, "Why? How come you didn't know this? You didn't know this is the way that it should be done?" No, I didn't. I just make this up as I go along. I don't really watch other people play that much, so unless I actually have to and can't figure stuff out. So, anyways, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring Principia up, and I'm gonna ditch this plan. I'm just gonna go straight. I don't want to target Moon. Moon is the target, right? So yes, I do want Moon as the target. I want to get my... Okay, I'm assuming this is right, and I could be very much wrong. So, okay, those two agree, so that's good enough for me. So I'm going to bring my Parapsis down to 100,000 meters. Let's make sure everything's okay. Hopefully it doesn't cost me too much delta V here. Maybe I'll do it 110. Okay. There we go. Now we need to set the target. So we... There we go. Target, this is a station. Lunar Science Station. So that's my target now. So we're going to set up a new flight plan. And probably need to set it out a couple days ahead. 3 is good enough. Yeah. Where to put our maneuver node. Okay, so our maneuver node is exactly the Parapsis where we want it to be. And we can switch to this reference frame fixed on the target. Well, let's do this first. We wanna... down till we're almost in a matching orbit. Maybe a little more. Pull the prediction back so we only have one orbit. We only care about that first orbit. Go all the way around. Okay, then we switch over to this. Again, I find myself thoroughly confused. What? What the heck? Why does this not make a difference? 'Cause that's what I plotted it as. okay. Bring this around. Now this is starting to look familiar. There we go. That's what I wanted. I can't get it exact because my... Don't change this, change this. To be right in the center of the loop. And there. Oh, it's not quite the center of the loop. Straight up. Whoa. Oh, it's never gonna be. That's pretty good right there. That's the maneuver we're gonna do. Ready, Bob? Good luck, Bob. We're all counting on you. "37 minutes to our burn." It's weird that it's not... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Need to go 18.7 seconds. Oh, let's do that. Ignition, T minus 25 seconds. "15 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, everything looks like it's moving in the right direction. I like it. Oh, and I was doing so well. Here, we can turn on some RCS and maybe back it up. There we go. No, off. There. All right, delete, delete. So that was pretty successful. So we want to create a new flight plan and add this descending node. we are going to do a combination course correction and plane matching. Holy Moses. Turbo speed. So I hope I can remember what I did here. So we're going to have to match the plane. Bring it up. Boom. What kind of distance we talking here? 3,000 meters. That's pretty good. Just... $200 meters, that's not bad. Okay, well this technically isn't smart to actually do a maneuver that's 80 feet away, or 80 meters away, excuse me. There's no way I'm gonna execute this course correction with that level of accuracy, so. And if not, I will just simply correct it so it's about 200 meters away. Wait a minute. When did I adjust? I don't remember adjusting the time. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna be anal and redo this. I don't remember adjusting that at all. Did that. That was completely unnecessary. Stop it. Okay. $42 meters, that's pretty good. So we got 2 hours. 2 hours to chill. 2 hours to go into the shadow of the moon and hopefully not die. And, oh, by the way, I've got life support set to lethal. So if they run out of supplies, they have a countdown that they have to get their supplies back. And same with electrical charge. That there's only a limited amount of time these Kerbals can go without electrical charge or supplies before they die. And it's permadeath. So there are consequences. Okay. So I'm 4 minutes out. We want to align with this node. And I passed it up. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Man, I went way by it. Good thing I give myself extra time. Okay, all lined up. So this should be the best place to review to watch the changes. That's interesting. So I can correct this a little bit. There we go. So we're aligned in the plane. So I'm going to hazard a little guess here that if I do this here, I can make this decrease. Oh, that was completely wrong. 45 minutes until interception. As long as that number's going down, I'm gonna keep going. Down to 200 meters. We don't want to get closer than 200 meters, but somehow I doubt that's a possibility. Just we don't want to set a collision course. Meters. That's pretty good. I like it.